I'm gonna do all these in like one day, I think. Yes, I changed my clothes. I'm just doing these all in one shot. So, we are going to talk about right now, should you be going to meet and greets? What's the benefit and why do you have meet and greets? My name's Christine. I am Bottle of Sunshine, Piss and Vinegar, and I own a club in New Mexico. We are in Nazi lockdown um, because we're green. That's good. I'm all for the lockdown for the most part. I think that we could learn some social distancing, but I'm not getting into all of that because somebody's going to disagree with me, and I don't want to upset anybody. Opinions are like kinks. Everybody has one, and not everybody agrees with it. So I own a place called Wonderlands. I'm on FetLife for NM Wonderlands Club. You can find me there. I'm also in Instagram. I love FetLife. I love Instagram. Those are the two best places, and Kick, kind of, sort of, but I'm never on there. So find me on Instagram, find me on FetLife, and find me on Snapchat, I guess. I'm very rarely on Snapchat. Prefer to snap, I prefer to Instagram message. Um, so why should you go to meet and greets? So I was talking to single females. I love bringing in single females. I think that they should go to these events. The events should be safe enough for them to go to themselves. That is my goal. My goal is that women feel safe enough to go to events by themselves. So that's why I text 150 people every day and have conversations with them and weed out the assholes and put in a good word for the nice guys. So, why should you go to these meet and greets? The meet and greets are a great way to meet people that we find. That's a given. I'm always prospecting, always looking for people to come to the meet and greets because I want them to be fun. I want to meet new people. I'm only really interested in meeting people for conversation and having them attend my club, obviously. Um, but why should you attend a meet and greet? Well, ladies, let's use this scenario. You decide to meet a guy for coffee. You get to the coffee place, and he is not exactly what you thought. He's a narcissist. He's an asshole. His pictures don't match. He's not at all. Now you have to walk away. You run the risk of, I don't know, maybe the guy following you. I mean, not all guys are like that, but we have to think like that, right? We always have this paranoia. And I've had women bring other women to meet and greets because they were scared to go to a meet and greet by themselves. You should really be scared about meeting people. Everything is good in groups. It's much safer if you do it in a group. So, and not only that, you can tell a guy, well, I'm going to this meet and greet tonight if you want to meet me. It works great for me. Meet and greets are free anyways, but I can promote my club and I can talk to people and I can meet people and face to face. It's great for the single ladies because they can attend a meet and greet by themselves. They can tell 4 or 5 guys, I'm going to this meet and greet. You just need to get a hold of the host and tell her that you want to come and or whatever. And then if the guy doesn't show up, you're not disappointed. Maybe you met somebody else. Maybe 3 of the 4 showed up. Maybe the guy was just being an asshole and he's like, "Oh, I'm not going to go. That's stupid." And if you don't want to go to a meet and greet, that's a red flag for me. Um, there's all kinds of reasons. So that's great for ladies. For ladies, you can go and you can ask these questions. It's not a pressure to play because there's no play at meet and greets, hikes, like that. So you're not at a venue that has on site play. You're at a venue that usually is in public. It's usually at a bar or a restaurant away from vanilla ears. And it's discreet. People say, "Oh no, it's not discreet. Somebody I know is going to see me," and they'll never know that you're a swinger. Come on, we we've been doing this a minute. It's not like we wear in walking shirts asking me about my swingerness. God, my hair is like fucking everywhere today. It's just this hair has a mind of its own. So that's why it's a benefit for ladies. Guys, it's a benefit for you because you can say, "Hey, I'm going to this event. I know you're not comfortable meeting in public or you're not comfortable meeting yet. Would you be interested in going to this public event? Well, there will be a group of people that are part of this, and it doesn't matter what meet and greet you go to, whether it be Wonderland's or somebody else's, you should patron all venues and all parties and all events. You should go to all of them, free or paid. You should go. Activity is life. So when other communities see that we have people going to these events and they're RSVP'd, guess what that tells them? That we're a live and thriving community. So please go to those events, RSVP, and show the fuck up. There's nothing worse than you guys not showing up. I'll get into that in a second. So you can tell this lady, and you can meet more than one lady, because the girls aren't going to be like, oh yeah, Joe. I'm not going to say Joe. Wow, that was a slip of tongue. Otis over here, that's the name of my dog. That's even better. Otis over here told me, that I should come and check this meet and greet out, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. And you can take the time that makes those women secure. And there's other women there. They can share their stories. They can ask questions and stuff like that. You're helping them. And then the other reason to go to a meet and greet is quality, not quantity. Now we'll have a good amount of people attend the meet and greets. That's quantity. Are all of them good? For the most part, I've already talked to them in depth and had conversations with them, and they've either been banned or they are, they're on a watchful eye with me. Because they did something stupid. And then you have those people that do nothing stupid at all. So, um, usually if they're at that meet and greet, they've probably had some kind of quality. If I'm sitting really close to them or I'm talking to them and I'm making sure that I talk to them, it's because I'm finding out more about them because they did something that they didn't really like. If you're getting ignored by me at your meet and greet, you're safe. If you're having a very in-depth conversation with me, you're not so safe. So that's the reason. Guys, this is a great opportunity for you to come and meet me and prove to me that you are a single gentleman, that you are respectable, and that you are belong at the events. You don't have to come to meet and greets. We do at events, we do separate, we have separate areas. We do separate them in a little bit. There is a general area where everybody can go, but then we have couples only, nude only, no single guys, stuff like that. Um, we love guys. Let me tell you why. Most of my board of directors are bi flexible. So that basically means they're mostly straight. I don't know why my pinky did that. They're mostly straight. Okay, that means that they're bi flexible. So they mostly prefer dick, but they will play with a female if the circumstances are correct. Okay, she's gotta smell good. She gotta have. There's all kinds of things. So most of the women that come to Wonderland are heteroflexible. Sorry, what did I say it was? Did I say it was biflexible? Heteroflexible. Heteroflexible means that they're mostly straight. So they do have some bi tendencies, but they're mostly looking for opposite sex. So for us, for because we're bringing in more women, because a majority of our board of directors is female, um, and we really target the females. We really want to bring them in, make them feel comfortable, make them feel safe so they feel great coming to an event. We also want the guys to uh, um, come because that's what we're attracted to. We want those guys because we're bringing in mostly straight women and they are looking mostly for men, but they do like the occasional interaction with females. Now, do we exclude bi curious or bi females? Hell no. We don't exclude anybody. I don't exclude fuck nobody except for assholes and rule breakers. Um, so definitely, if you're bi curious, you're female, you're a couple looking for a female, we got females. Um, and females feel really comfortable with us. I was talking to a female this weekend and I was giving her all the reasons why she should attend a meet and greet. She came to a meet and greet. We had more in depth conversation. We ended up meeting the next day. I think we spent like 3 days together, 2 or 3 days. It all kind of just went into one blur, so I might be wrong. But it was fun. She felt very confident. She came to me. She didn't know what to expect. She came by herself, which I fucking applaud. Ladies, when you come by yourself, that says a testament of commitment to you. And we just really talked about what the benefits of coming to these meet and greets are. And she just was like, God, I never considered that. I was like, I need to make a video on that then. Um, so that's it. Guys, it benefits you because there's going to be ladies there because we prospect ladies because that's our demographic because it's so hard to get them in. But we also prospect single males because most of us are straight, mostly straight. Some of us are by what is that? God damn it. I can't think now. By fluid. No. Fluid, by acceptable, by, God damn it. Never mind. I don't care. Well, I do, but anyways, I'm not gonna be able to fucking remember it. Oh, and I know all these. Um, so yeah, there's a lot of benefits to coming to meet and greets. Meet and greets are fucking fun. We are now start. Let me tell you about the meet and greets. So we do meet and greets at the Rio Bravo brewery. This is the best brewery I've been to. Oh my god, I have been searching for a brewery. I'm still. If you guys have a brew house that you guys would like to recommend, go ahead. I fucking love Rio Bravo. Let me tell you the reasons why I love Rio Bravo. I've been to all the brew houses. I've been to Dio Lodge. I've been to Canteen. I've been to. I love Left Turn when they have indoor seating. I fucking love their fried caballecitas. It's delicious. I love all the brew houses. But for right now, during this pandemic and craziness, I love Rio Bravo Brew because it's fucking hot outside. And I'm a day walker and I'm a redhead and I fucking get hot because I don't sweat right. And I cannot be outside for extended period of time without shade. Fucking sunburn, and I started walking around looking like Sebastian from Little Mermaid. Um, Under the sea, under the sea. So Real Bravo, almost all of it is covered. They have big, ginormous fans, the big fucking air conditioner that puts out cool water. It is a air conditioned patio. They have misters. They have amazing staff. Their pricing is really, really good. Um, they have good pricing. I spend $20 when I go. I get two drinks, a thing of ice cream, and usually dinner. And I don't. The dinners are big, so you can usually share it with somebody. Like I can actually almost pretty much share not just two people, salad three people. And the wings I don't share with fuck nobody because those are mine only. It's a good venue. The staff is amazing. They recognize people that are returns and regulars. They bring you your drink without asking you. They keep redoing it, keep doing it. Make sure that you're taken care of. It's clean. The bathrooms are very, very clean. I don't like how hot it is inside, Randy. Could you please turn on the fucking air conditioners so when I go to the bathroom, I'm not sweating because that mask is already hot and I feel really sorry for your damn staff. But all in all, Rio Bravo is my favorite brew house, even though they don't have bourbon. They have a great seltzer. They have ciders. They have watermelon, wild cherry, mango, berry. I don't drink those. They have these okay seltzers. I've had the ciders. I really liked the watermelon. It was delish. I had two of them in one night, but I haven't had any since. They have these amazing Jesus Christ. They have ciders and they have fuck. Whoa, I'm tired from the weekend, so my brain kind of glitches and has a little Tourette's fit. They have ciders and they have sparkling whatever those things are, and they're pretty good. I've had two of those. I love the root beer if you're non-alcohol. They have a great root beer. They have sodas. They have Coke, Diet Coke, stuff like that. And they also have a pretty okay cream soda, but I like the root beer better because it comes with ice cream if you order an ice cream float. And their wings are good. Tacos are good. I think everything that I've eaten there has been good. The portobello, it's not a burger. It's like a veggie burger. It's fucking delicious. And their burgers are really good. So you guys should come out and see us. We have meet and greets Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. On Thursdays, we have a theme. This week, it's toga. Every Thursday, you don't have to dress the theme, but it's fucking fun. And I go way, way out crazy. It was goth last week. Ugh. I did shit to my body and will never ever do again. um, so it was super fun. We looked super crazy. You don't have to dress it, but it is fun to see what people come up with, especially me. I'm a creative costume designer. I fucking love that shit. So this Thursday we're doing togas, and I'm gonna try to make togas out of a balloon. So we'll see how it works out, but it's fun. You don't have to participate, but it's so much fun if you do. If you decide to, please make sure that it's a modest costume. Uh, fuck, I think that's it. So we have meet and greets on Thursday, which is a theme. On Friday, if we have any parties, we have a pre meet and greet. And then the people that attend the meet and greet might get an invite to the party. The same thing on Saturdays. We have a pre meet and greet, and sometimes you may get invited to an after party, as long as it's you fit, and as long as you fit personalities, and as long as there's room, you might get an invite. So you might as well go and see if maybe you might get lucky. So Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays. We also do this great meet and greet hike, which is Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. The meet and greet hike is we go down to Tingley and we walk. I only do the mile hike, but when nobody's going to show up or if I'm doing the hike by myself, I do the full track, which is 4 miles, equivalent of 4 hours. And I'm like there till like 1 o'clock. It's hot, but I like it. And then we're also starting once a month. We're gonna go shoot guns. Boom, pew, 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 pew. Maybe once every 2 months. I don't know. We'll see how it works out. Just something different, something new. We want to start doing some camping as long as you are a New Mexican and you have a New Mexico state issued ID or driver's license. You can now do overnight camping. There are some great places that we can go camping. There's no fees. So we would like to start doing that. When we go shooting, there's a hot springs not very far from the range where we shoot at Gasco Road. And that's going to be great. We are going to start doing some virtual stuff too. There's discussions, online classes. The number one thing that we're making now is a video on how to do rope from start to finish, from if you don't have a partner to how to make a partner, a mannequin. So that way you can practice tying. And then we're going to start doing all kinds of stuff and having these meet and greets for suspensions. We're looking for suspension spots now out in nature, away from the vanilla ice. So that way we respect the vanilla realm and we don't want to offend anybody. We don't want to violate the vanilla's consent. Um, so we're looking for these great spots to do suspension. So if you have any ideas, we're all up for it. We'll go scout it out. We go during different times of the day and kind of hang out and see how many people show up and how many people pass by and find out the best times to go. So that way we do as much as we can to protect people that are not into what we're into. We I don't know if we're gonna plan to do anything in the parks. I hate freaking doing anything where vanillas go. Um, but we're definitely gonna be doing some stuff online. And then shit, there was one more. Oh, we're gonna start doing speed meet and greets, speed dating meet and greets. I don't fucking know how we're gonna do that. If you guys have any ideas, but we're gonna do like single meet and greets where single people can come. It's gonna be like a speed dating setup. We've already worked it out with Rio Bravo Brew. They're willing to give us the 4 tables and reserve it for us. Um, and we are thinking that we'll do something. I don't know what. We might just do some texting or something, and then if you're interested in somebody, then you can come and meet them at the meet and greet. So that way we only have half. We will have half of the people at home and then half of the people at the venue. And then if you're interested, you can come to the venue and you can meet to the people that you've talked to virtually or whatever. So that way we keep it within social distancing. We're still working that out. But if you're interested and you're a single, you must be a single. You can't be a married guy, or a guy on the down low, or a married female or female on the down low. You must be fully single, meaning you're not married, you're not in a relationship. Okay, you must be fully single. So for right now, we're only doing singles. So we're doing that. That is something great. We're gonna start doing some weight loss walks. One of my BODs, him and his wife, they own a gym. They're personal trainers. They're like amazing. They know their stuff. They're really good at working out. We want to start doing some going to car shows. Not one of our clients, one of our members has these amazing, beautiful cars, and he does this car show, and it's like super fun and it's great, and it's like a tailgate party. So we want to do something like that. We have all kinds of plans and we're thinking outside of the box. So if you want to hear about these, um, there's going to be a lot of events that we talk about that we are not going to talk about online. We're not going to post them. You want to know why? Because we just want to kind of keep them a little bit quiet and a little bit small. So we're not going to post them on FetLife. You're going to only find out about them at the meet and greets. So if you want to go find out about the parties that we're having or the events that we're kind of having, quietly, because we don't want like just anybody there, you have to go to the meet and greets. That's that's the ticket. If you want to find out about stuff, there's going to be a lot of shit that we're not going to be posting. Like we had breakfast on Sunday. We had brunch, and we didn't post that, because we made that plan at the meet and greet. We made a plan to do the goth thing. The goth thing wasn't posted. We planned that on Friday night, and we said, okay, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go do day drinking, and we're gonna dress up like a bunch of goth chicks. So that was fucking fun. Um, I will not be dressing up like goth anymore though. So if you want to attend the meet and greets and you want to find out about these meet and greet announced parties and events only, you have to go to the meet and greets to do them. If you don't have a lot of money, I get that. Most of the time, the BODs and other people in the community, they'll buy an appetizer and we all share it. You can drink water. Sodas are not that expensive. If you can't afford it, just say, hey, I can't afford it. I will be happy to buy you a drink. Don't, I'll buy you one drink. Um, don't don't abuse my kindness. The goal is to get you to that meet and greet and meeting people. Now, a lot of people, they have these meet and greets and they're like, it's not a hookup. I really don't give a fuck if you hook up. I don't care. I really don't. If you guys want to exchange phone numbers, you guys want to leave together, you guys want to go play, whatever, I don't care. But that is not the main reason why you go to meet and greets. The main reason why you go to meet and greets is to meet other humans, whether you are just into females, whether you're just into guys, whether you're just into cross dressers, whether you're just into transgenders. Speaking of cross dressers and transgenders, you are welcome. People, everybody, BBWs, furries, littles, puppies, kitties, kittens, cross dressers, transgender, shit, I'm going to offend somebody. People with disabilities. We have picked Rio Bravo because it is ADA compliant, it is disability friendly. They have, for those ladies, those men that are a little bit overweight, um, they have picnic bench seating. Hold on, I gotta take a drink because otherwise I'm gonna die here. They have picnic bench seating, which means that that little kindergarten chair that that other venue has is not cutting into your ass and giving you a seat enema. They have picnic bench seating, so it holds a quite. It's just they're metal. It fits your ass. You're not uncomfortable, and it doesn't hurt when you get up. But if you can't get into the picnic bench seatings, they also have chairs inside. And we have many times somebody was in a walker and couldn't put her leg over because she would lose balance. So we just got her a chair. There's a lot of flexibility at this venue. It's great. Um, so we welcome God people with disabilities. You get there. You get so screwed when these venues have events because some of them think of you and some of them don't. So we definitely have thought of the ADA and the disability because we really want you guys there because you are some kinky motherfuckers. And I like talking to you. So definitely, we have a guy in the community. There's a guy in the community. I've only met one. He's deaf. Oh, a lot of us speak sign language, which is good. Um, so, and if not, we can figure something out. We have plenty of people in the community that are translators for sign language, which is amazing. So, we have all that stuff. We want you there. If you can afford it, come anyways. If you can't afford an $8 beer, I think the beers are like $8. If you can't afford an $8 beer, just come and have water. If we bring in enough money, Rio Bravo is not gonna care if you don't buy something. Now, everybody, if you can afford it, you should be paid. You should be spending money at the venue. They are really struggling right now because they're only 50% capacity, and you guys all know all that shit. I don't have to go over it. And so we just really want to encourage the individuals that are a BBW or plus size or however you identify. We want to encourage the DDLGs, Daddy Dom. Shit, I fucked it up. Sorry. You guys know what I mean. The daddy dom, the little girls. I don't know what it is. I fucked it up. I fucked it up. We have two board members that are doing that. They're thinking about doing a meet and greet snuggle for the daddy dom people. The littles, the tweens, the middles, all of that stuff. They want to do a transgender prom when everything opens up. We want to do all these great things for everybody in the community. We're trying to catch everybody. Now, swingers are panicking right about now. Don't worry, swingers. Saturday is always going to be your event. That is your event. We are not, it is for swingers and swingers only on Friday nights when everything opens back up. And we're looking at probably January when everything opens up. Swingers, your event is on Saturday. It is dedicated to you. We are going to have alcohol at that event. We're not going to regulate the alcohol. Friday nights is when we do the Fet Lifers. The Fet Lifers are the Daddy Doms, the edge players, the whatever. Those events, a lot of them are going to be alcohol separated. Alcohol separated means one part of the venue will have alcohol and will use the tally system, which you will not be allowed into the non-alcohol area, and that will be like BDSM. We'll do on, and it will be event. I'm talking way too fast. I know. Um, so when we have like the transgender and cross-dresser prom, we won't be having everybody from that life coming in unless they're interested in that. When we have BBW events, it won't be everybody just general, we're just advertising it. It will be dedicated to you, and we will make sure that people know there's going to be cross-dressers, there's going to be transgenders. If you have a problem, this probably is not the event for you to attend tonight. Okay, does that make sense? We really want to Some communities shouldn't be with other communities, and we recognize that. Some events should be non-alcoholic or non-alcohol, not non-alcohol. We recognize that. We know that those events are important. We know that some events should not allow alcohol. We know this. We're not idiots. We've seen what it can do. Clubhouse tried it for 4 years. It didn't fucking work. It worked, kind of, sort of, but it really didn't. Because then you had this huge rift in the community. People wouldn't go there because there was alcohol. People wouldn't go there because the swingers were there. There was all kinds of reasons. We want to avoid that. We're learning from what I'm learning from the other 5 clubs that I had before, and I'm learning from what I've already seen in other communities and what they do. And what we're doing works. It really does. So, I mean, it's a learning curve still for some things. So we recognize that we're going to have non-alcoholic events, and we're going to make sure people know when those events are. It's not like we're going to say, "Oh, tomorrow we're having a dry BDSM dungeon." It's gonna be like a couple of weeks in advance. It's not something that we're just gonna post, and then everybody's like, "Well, I wanted to do something this weekend." Sorry. So we have a lot of plans, and if you're a group that is lost and just forgotten, and you have just been left out of all these events, we want to hear from you because we really want to make sure that you know, um, I might draw the line at the diapers because unless they come with a handler, I don't know. We're still thinking about that. Just because we had a party like that, the diaper lover party, and someone came without a handler, and I'm not into diaper. It's not my kink. It's your kink. But we want to find a compromise for that because they are part of the community, and we do want to make sure that we hit as much of the community, and it wouldn't be fair to leave them out. So if you guys are a diaper lover, um, send us your ideas and tell us what you think, how a venue would be able to serve you, because I really um yeah, we had a littles event and we had a diaper wearer, and they didn't have a handler, and that didn't work out too well. you know so we want to make sure that we have everything that we need. We don't want to just half-ass this shit. We want to know what we need and what you guys need, and if you guys are in a certain community like transgender, cross-dresser, diaper lovers, tell us what you need. What is your venue going to be like? If you could build a venue, come to these meet. That's why we have these fucking meet and greets, so you can have a conversation with me. If you're polyamorous, polygender, poly whatever, if you're omnisexual, neosexual, I don't know what neosexual is. um if you're mostly straight, mostly bi, mostly gay, mostly this, mostly that, if you're fluid, whatever kind of fluid you are, gender fluid, if you're pronoun, whatever, I don't care. Come to these meet and greets and tell us what you want for your venue, because that's what this is. This is your venue. um, I'll try it at least twice. It might not work the first time, but it might work the second time. If it works the second time, great. If it doesn't work, yeah, I'll give it one more time after the second time. I'll give it 3 times a try. If it doesn't work after 3 times, then we're kind of just like, sorry, it's not working and we don't know how to make it work. Maybe if somebody else comes in with a better idea later, maybe we'll try it a fourth time, maybe even a fifth time if somebody else comes in. But we want to make sure that we get that whole umbrella and that everybody feels comfortable. I'm going to guarantee you that if you guys go to some events, swingers, we're really separating them because we know they're the, you know, they can go to other events, and fet lifers can go to swingers events, but you have to understand there's this whole dynamic. um Everybody has these dynamics, and we want to make sure that we respect other people's dynamics. Fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. I do that shit. I'm off script. So if you feel like you want to try out an event, or you have a meet and greet, that you want to organize, you guys should be having these fucking events. You guys should have be having these parties. Activity is life, life is activity. And you guys should be, we really want to encourage you to have meet and greets. If you need help having a meet and greet, let me know. I'll come. I'll help you. If you want to have a party, let me know. I'll come. I'll help you. It's good for the community, and that's all we're trying to do: build the community. It doesn't affect us financially if somebody has a house party. Wonderland's not a business, it's a nonprofit. It has a business that supports it. We want the community to start having these events. We want everybody to go to the community. If the clubhouse comes back, go to that venue because that is important. They have their own feud with me. I don't have a feud with them. I don't care. Um, so go to these events. They're important because otherwise, if you look on FetLife, we're going to just go to toggle on over to FetLife and we're going to go to events and we're going to look at the events that are just for this week on FetLife. In Albuquerque, New Mexico, the United States, there is an AEL Power Munch, which I will be attending, which I need to get off here soon so that way I can go to it. There's a Get Out Your Toga, that is my meet and greet, and then there's the Clubhouse event, which is now closed. So basically, you have three events to go to: AEL's Power Munch on Zoom, which is an hour long, and our Toga event on Thursday. That's it. Now, I understand we're going through a pandemic. I get it. Um, but there's a way to social distance. I've been doing it for 4 fucking months. I've been having meet and greets. I've been having parties. I've made it work. You can make it work too. And if you need help making it work, let me know. If you want to have an event for pups or daddies or doms or this or that, definitely post an event. Bring some life to this community because outside looking in, we look like nothing but a giant mosquito pond, and you're just gonna go in there and get all bit up by mosquitoes and bleed. So you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? So yeah, if you're gonna have an event, so definitely want to start seeing those events posted, even if it's virtual events. Go have a virtual event. Have a virtual poker. We tried virtual poker. It was awesome. I have a Zoom account if you need it. Don't freaking. I can't. I can only do one meeting at a time, but I mean, I pay for it and might as well utilize it, right? So those are all things that you guys can be doing and come to the meet and greets so that way you can learn how to do it. You can see what it takes. It's not easy to have these events. I'm not saying it's easy. Anybody that plans the event this weekend, she had a house party. Um, that's not easy. It's not easy planning these events. And on top of it, we are in coronavirus mode. So it makes it especially harder. So please, if you want to go to these events, show the fuck up. Don't no show them. These event coordinators work really freaking hard to have these events, especially with this pandemic. So that's it. That's all I have to talk about today well, that's all I have to talk about on this subject. I'm probably going to make another video in 5 minutes. Um, so yeah, come to the meet and greets, guys. They're fucking fun. We are a fun bunch. I guarantee you. I'll when I actually have another person, I'm actually quite funny. Thank you very much for joining in, and you guys have a great week. And I hope to see you in your togas. Please make sure your nipples are covered on Thursday at Rio Bravo Brew House. Thanks. Bye.